Hello, this is April with Second Exit Thrive. Today is December the 28th, almost the end of the year. So I wanted to do a check-in with my with my class of 27 parents. My child is a junior, and we have used this time off to really do some check-ins, right? By this time, if your child has not, please, they should have already taken the ACT. And I will tell you, his statistics show that minorities typically do better on the ACT. They should have taken the PSAT and the SAT, right? So my child has taken all of these. Also, I will say, look into vouchers at your school at your child's high school. Email a counselor, find out who the resource is, because these tests are not cheap. And often, unlike when I was in school, these schools are offering vouchers, right? So your child should have, as a junior, senior, they should have taken all of these tests by now. And basically with that information, you're going to determine, one, are they going to continue to take the SAT or the ACT path? For us, or for my child, I have opted for her to go to take tutoring, right? Each and every to their own. I know some people don't need the tutoring, some do. I feel like mine does. And so we're fortunate to be able to get the tutoring support for her. And with that, before she starts the tutoring, we sent off all the test scores, right? And initially, she took the ACT last year. And last year's ACT, I will say, and this year's ACT are two completely different tests. There were more portions last year. This year, it's not the same test. I know they've removed the science portion. So that said, the recommendation for my child, based on her scores from PSAT, SAT, and ACT, were that she prep for the ACT, which is what she's gonna do. So her prep will start here pretty soon, because the ACT will be given again in February, on Valentine's Day, that Saturday. So the goal for us for junior year is to get this testing out of the way, right? I know they say apply for scholarships, but there just aren't. A lot of these scholarships are for seniors. So, and my child wants to work. I'm not sure why, but I have told her, no, your job is get the grades, because colleges are looking, your child is going to submit their transcript from their junior year, right? When they start to apply next year. So the junior year transcript is far more important. And so her focus has been grades, getting that GPA up, trying to get into the top 10% of the class. There's over 1,000 people in her school, just to give you an idea. And she's close, but she's not there yet. And that's okay. And National Honor Society, got the volunteer hours for that, so she'll be applying for that. If your child qualifies, I encourage you to get them into National Honor Society. That is one of my biggest regrets in high school. I had the volunteer hours, I just didn't do it. So National Honor Society, and like I said, prep for ACT. And that way, senior year, she is just spending that time applying to schools based off of what we pray to be some competitive standardized test scores. So just my 2 cents on where our children should be as juniors, and obviously as seniors they should be further along down the road. But for junior parents, this message is for you. I hope you found it helpful. Please like and subscribe to Second Exit Thrive.